Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another weekly auction house update video. And today we've got some very big price movers in the Jeep Gladiator Rubicon, the Hennessy Velociraptor, plus the new Citroen DS23 and my advice on it. But before we begin, give the video a like. Otherwise, I will steal that hair salon chair in there, and that poor hairdressers will not be able to cut hair. Anyway, launch control enabled, and I'll see you in there. Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. And at number 1, my predictions about the Jeep Gladiator Rubicon became 100% true. As you can see here, as of today, we are seeing an overwhelming majority flood on the auction house. Why? Because this thing sniffed to 12.223 million, and as of today, it's depreciated 24 hours later down to 9.881 million. Nothing to worry about, it's just a ripple effect. Now, I predicted this would happen. As you can see here, on the 19th of May 2021, in my investment guide, #17, I said we were on day 7. Back then, 4.108 million. This was my predictions going forward. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are on day 13. I predicted 10.018 million. And I said, expect a flood at this price. Watch out for day 12 through to day 13 for a predicted flood, and that is well it's happening. I predicted the flood would happen at 10.018 million. It didn't. It happened at 12.223 million. So as of today, we've seen a 4 million credit depreciation. We're sitting at 9.816 million. Nothing to worry about. My advice to you would be, I wouldn't sell at this price. I would wait for 24 hours until tomorrow when the prices change and see if it bounces back up to 12 or to 13 million credits in the next 24 hours. But to summarise, the Jeep Gladiator Rubicon, and my predictions came true. It is now flooded on the auction house, just like I said it was going to do. My advice to you would be, I wouldn't sell, I would hold. This is just the ripple effect of the flood. It's nothing to worry about. Let it settle, let it calm down. This thing should appreciate back up to 12 to 15 million credits in the next following weeks. But at number 1, the Jeep Gladiator and its overwhelming flood. Now, bringing us number 2 on today's list is this one, the Hennessy Velociraptor 6x6. We're seeing some very strange things happen. Now, as you can see here, on the 19th of November 2020, when I first detailed this car in my investment guide, #2, this thing was selling for 1.767 million. Why? Because it got absolutely nuclear bombed on the auction house. And since then, as of today, you can list this thing for 5.9 million credits. And guess what? Yesterday, this raised to its highest ever buyout price of 7.301 million. My advice to you would be, I would not sell at 5.9 million. I would wait until tomorrow when the auction prices fluctuate, go up, go down. I predict this will go back up to 7.301 million or thereabouts. I would hold. I would not sell today. I would sell tomorrow if you're interested in selling. But then again, it's right there if you want it, an easy 5.9 million credits, or you can hold. I promise you, tomorrow, this thing should go back up to 7.301 million, because that's where it was yesterday. It's just seesawing, it's just fluctuating, nothing to worry about. It's a car that is most definitely a one to watch. But at number 2, the Hennessy Velociraptor, and my advice would be, hold until tomorrow and sell at 7.301 million. Okay, bringing us number 3 on today's list is this one, the Citroen DS23, a perfect investment opportunity. Now, as you can see here, this is my next 7-day prediction for this appreciation timescale. Okay, today, highlighted in blue, is day 2. The price is at today, apparently, 700,000 credits. Tomorrow, day 3, I predict it will raise to just over a million at 1.220. Day 4 will be a slow day, 1.850. Now, day 5 through to day 6 will be its key, most important telltale dates. From day 5 to day 6, if it jumps a million credits, I predict on day 6, 3.3 from 2.350, highlighted in red on the right. That'll be the biggest price jump so far. Day 7, a week from today, I predict 4.550 million. But this is the key important thing from this car. Because this car's not a hypercar and people don't really give a shit about it, do not expect great returns on this car. It's not well wanted. I predict this thing will sell from anywhere, maximum price, from 9 to 12.220 million when it reaches its final buyout price. But as of today, this thing's at 700,000 credits, boys and girls. Go and get as many as you can in your garage to get the best returns you can. You're buying them for 700,000 credits, which is absolutely peanuts, and selling them for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 million. Invest today and then hold them for 2 weeks and sell, sell, sell. This is how we make money, and as of today, the Citroen DS23 is a perfect green zone investment. 700k, I would buy 20. Buy as many as you can. It's going to appreciate, but it's not going to. I don't think this thing will reach 15 to 20 mil. It's not a well sorted car. People don't really give a shit about it, and that has a big factor on the auction house, believe it or not. But anyway, at number 3, the Citroen DS23 is now a perfect investment opportunity. Bringing us number 4 on today's list, good news finally for the absolutely nuclear bombed Shelby 1000. Now, cast your minds back to this graph. As you can see here, this was the Shelby 1000 flood due to it being made available to obtain on the Horizon Super 7. Back then we were on 10.018 million and things were looking fantastic. And then day 2, it dropped down to 8.014 million, 6.5, 5.220, and then slowly started to raise back up to 6.550 million. Now, the depreciation had effect. This thing actually dropped down to 6.550 million, and as of today, we are finally seeing a price return of 8.014 million. So my advice to you would be, do not sell. This thing is appreciating. It will climb back up to 10. Fingers crossed. Do not go. I don't think this will go higher than 12, so I would sell at 10 when this thing goes back up to 10. So my advice to you would be, do not sell yet. Hold until it reaches 10 to 12 million, then do as you want. But if you're looking for a quick, easy 8.014 million, then by all means, be my guest and get your Shelby 1000 sold. It's had a 2 million credit appreciation in the past 4 weeks, which is a great, great return. Anyway, before we move on from the Shelby, yesterday, I did not get a screenshot of this, so you're going to have to trust me. Yesterday, this thing rose to back up to 10.018 million. It rose yesterday. I did not get a screenshot. That is my bad. Yes, I promise you, this thing yesterday was back up at 10 million credits. So 24 hours from now, this thing should ripple effect back up to where it seesaw back up to where it was yesterday at 10.018 million. And if it does, my advice to you would then, I would sell. Get it sold. It's easy 10 million credits. I don't think this thing will go for... I don't think it will go beyond 15 mil. But at number 4, the Shelby 1000 has climbed its way out of the mud and is now starting to shine where it belongs. Moving on. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at number 5, a very, very unexpected one. Can you guess, out of the cars you see here in front of you, which one is worth 12.5 million credits? Any takers? Is it the Metro? Is it the Mini? Which one is it? Ip, dip, do. Is it the GP? No, ladies and gentlemen, it's this. The John Cooper Works Countryman All-4, as of today, is at its highest ever price of 12, nearly 13 million credits. My advice to you would be, I would hold and see if it raises to 15, you never know. But if you'd like to get it sold today for an easy 12.855 million, then by all means, get it sold. A little piece of crap turns out to be a diamond. Fair enough. At number 5, the Mini Countryman All-4 is nearly 13 mil. Moving on. Now, bringing us to number 6 on today's list, the king is back where it belongs. Finally, this is probably one of the most covered cars on this goddamn channel. This and the bloody Range Rover Velar. Now, let's talk about it again, because finally, some good news. As we all know, Forza Horizon 4 did what? They did this. They brought it back in the Forzathon shop 2 weeks after it reached 20 million credits, and this happened, as you can see here, on the 16th of April 2021. What cars are selling for millions of credits? Hashtag 16. The price depreciated from 20 million credits down to 16 mil. And guess what? 8 days later, this happened. On the 20th of April 2021, it got absolutely depreciated down to 6.554 million. The poor bloody thing. Now, An important fact, the Razia Tachyon was the fastest appreciating car in Forza Horizon 4's auction house history. And what I mean by this is this. Day 1. The second day this car was made available, you could list it for 3 to 5 million credits. And this is what that looked like. Day 1, 5.507. Day 2, 8.605. Day 3, it went to 11 mil. I was expecting a flood, but the flood had no effect on the car because it just ploughed through it. Day 4, 16.220. Day 5, it raised to 20 million credits. So in 4 days, it went from 3 mil to 20 mil. The strongest appreciating car ever in Forza Horizon 4's history. And because of that, I knew this car had assurances. I knew it would bounce back to where it was. So that's why in my investment guide, I told you all to go and invest. And as of today, the Razia Tachyon is at 10.240 million, a 4 million credit appreciation from where it was. Now, will it raise higher? Yes, it will. This thing will go back up to 12 to 15 to 20 million credits in the next following 4 to 6 weeks because it's taken so long to appreciate in the past following weeks. That is my expected timeline. Now, the choice is yours. If you've got a few in your garage when I told you to go invest, either sell today, that is up to you, perfectly fine if you do. But personally, I'm going to run the risk. I'm going to keep both of mine because I've sold my others. I'm going to keep these two and see if they raise back up to 15 to 20 mil in the next following weeks. But to summarise, at number 6, the Razia Tachyon Speed is back where it belongs. Moving on. Now, bringing us number 7 on today's list is this bad boy, the Chevy Colorado ZR2. Has most definitely flown under the radar. The last time I detailed this car, it was at 9.861 million. And as of today, we're nearly at 15 mil. 13.451. Now, the bad news about this car, every 24 hours it is seesawing. Back down to 10, back up to 13. So my advice to you would be, I would sell it today for an easy 13 million credits. Go and get it sold. Moving on. Now, bringing us number 8 on today's list, can you guess which is the most expensive Porsche you're looking at? Is it the Singer DLS? Is it the 959? Is it the 3.3 litre? Is it the 356C Cabriolet? No, it's this one. Yeah, this terrible 1970 bag of... Yeah, guess how much this is selling for? If you have one, or you have many, go and get it sold. 13.754 million for a bag of shit like that. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you doing? Go and sell today for an easy 13 mil. Now, before we go discuss this week's Backstage Pass and what cars I think you should obtain, let's finish off at number 9. This bad boy, the 1994 Honda Prelude SI. The last time I detailed this car, 9.860 mil. And as of today... Wait for it. Wait for it. Internet, yes please, making me look stupid. Thank you very much. 12.266 million. If you have a few in your garage, go and get them sold because there is an overwhelming flood. Try sell it for roughly 11 mil and someone will surely buy it because it's a little bit cheaper. But anyway, at number 9, the Honda Prelude SI has got a 12 million credit price tag from out of nowhere. See you in the Backstage Pass. Okay, let's move on to this week's Backstage Pass. And what have we got here for our beautiful choice? We've got the Volkswagen Ghia and the AMC Rebel. Wow. Bag of Anyway, back to the Backstage Pass and what cars you should get if you've got one and flip today for maximum profit. So don't you worry. I've written down all the cars here. That took me over half an hour to do, of the cars that you should buy today and sell for a maximum profit. Let's start at our lowest price with today, for some reason, the BMW M3 GTR. And as of today, 9.251 million. Moving on from that, we've got the Hot Wheels Twin Mill today. Is, where are you, Twin Mill? 10.281 million. From the Hot Wheels Twin Mill, we've got the RTR Spec 5. This bad boy here, as of today, just shy of 10 million credits at 10.284 million. Moving on from that one, in ascending order, we've got the Honda Type R. Now, last week, for some reason, for some weird fluke, this thing raised to 20 million credits, and as of today, it's depreciated down to 12.8 million credits. Still a beautiful, beautiful price, but not worth it. Next up from that, we've got the Honda Prelude SI. I've just detailed this. As of today, 12.212 million. A perfect flip if you want to. But moving on from that one, now we're talking big boy numbers here, is the Chevrolet Colorado ZR2. As of today, just shy of 13 mil at 13.451 million. Next up from that, we've got the Porsche 914/6. Where's that ugly piece of... This thing, just shy of 13 mil at 13.110 million. Now, out of all the cars I've just detailed for you, which one should you get and flip today for the maximum profit? The highest price on this list today is going to go to the Colorado ZR2. So if you've got a backstage pass and you're not sure what car to obtain, buy the Colorado ZR2, buy it, get it for free, and sell it instantly for 13.4 million credits. Anyway, that wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed, please give it a like, because I want to get a... If I had to choose a car in real life, which one should I have? I want to get a 488 Pista in real life, and for some reason I cannot do that without your likes and comments. So comment down below, I don't know, some random crap. Anyway, boys and girls, peace and love, and I'll see you tomorrow for another daily upload. Yeah.